Hello, and welcome to another week of Quiet on Set. This week, we are doing an episode on the movie Fault Line. Sorry, what it's called is Flatliners. Other Kev has informed me that that's not what it's called. I'm here with Other Kev this week because Kev is with work.
Being a tool?
Hey. Tools are useful.
It's great because I end this. Anytime I say something dumb, I'm like, cut.
Nope.
Cut.
Anyway, so Flatliners, the new one. We're not going to talk about the Kiefer Sutherland job, even though I know Kev would enjoy if we talked about Kiefer Sutherland.
But he was in this one, wasn't he?
Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah. That's why I thought it was a prequel.
That's why everybody thought it was a fucking sequel. Like,
oh, it's not a prequel. Yeah, sequel.
Prequel where he's older.
Yeah.
We were looking over the IMDb trivia, and even though it's marketed in official media that it's a sequel to the original Flatliners, I think Flatliners was a remake. Anyway, whatever the fuck, it was supposed to be a sequel to the Kiefer Sutherland one, and whoever wrote this little absolute gem of a trivia at the top wrote, this movie is not, all capital letters, you have to emphasize the not, a sequel to the 1990 movie. It is a remake, a reimagining, or a version of the previous movie and has no other connection to it at all. Although Kiefer Sutherland appears in both versions, he plays two different characters. But I'm watching countless interviews and reading countless theories where people are like, yeah, but if he was the same character, he would have changed his name because, like a lot of people died in the 1990 version, and he'd want to change his name to get away from whatever the fuck they'd kill him in. And I was like, I don't really care. This is not a good movie. I don't care about the canon. This isn't a Star Wars movie. I'm not that bothered. Like,
they had Ellen Page, right? Are we spoiling? Well, yeah, we're spoiling it because I've seen it. Right.
Go see it. Please don't go see it.
One cinema is still showing it.
Listen, Cineworld can do whatever the fuck they want.
Ellen Page, right, is a delight. Have you ever seen Hard Candy?
No.
It's such a hard watch.
I do appreciate Ellen Page. I like Ellen Page.
Right? They killed her off.
Yeah.
The main, let's say, AAA star.
To be fair, they left her in there for 3/4. Like,
but they killed her off, right? So the movie. Describe this movie in 10 words.
10 words. Shit movie, don't go see it.
A bunch of people stop their hearts and shit happens.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of, like, they start...
And the shit that's happening is not good. Like, at the start of the movie, you see Ellen Page is driving. Remember the film started?
Yeah.
And the car was driving, and I was like, oh, she dies. Because in all of the trailers, that little girl is drowning or dead already. And
see, I don't watch trailers, so when he said that, I was like, spoilers.
Yeah, it was.
And you spoiled Snowman as well for me.
Did I?
Yeah.
I said there was a sex scene in it.
No, not that. You're like, I was like, oh, he's a nice guy. You're like, you think so? Oh, you fucker, he's a murderer.
To be fair, at that stage of the movie when I was watching it, like the first time, I was like, it's him. That's my little dog. Anyway, we get to that when we do the Snowman review. Okay.
If we're over here.
Yeah, so this movie, when she was driving along, I was like, yep, she's dead. And then they flip into the thing, and the girl dies, whatever.
Into the thing?
Into the lake or river.
Don't you have an English degree or something?
Yeah, will you fucking relax?
Never use it.
Yeah, and then that catapults us to the future. It's like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. It doesn't matter, it's a bad film. And
I love the way you introduced it already. It starts
with a vicious murder of Ellen Page's sister by herself, being an absolute twat who can't.
So it starts, but I think they had a great start, right? Then okay middle, and they were like,
they need to do something for the end.
We have 10 pages left. What can we do? And it's all about facing your demons, basically.
It's about that, and if it was a good movie, it would do that well. But like at the start, you have your standard fucking jock character played by that guy, who I still don't believe made it through medical school to be like a doctor because he's failing at the level that they're at.
But
now.
like, they were like, I'll just do the normal procedure to bring me back. And he was like, great. And then when it happens, he's like,
what do I do?
what do I do? Like,
Just put the yolk in. What yolk?
Did you not say you're second? I thought they were still in school, right?
No, they're doing their residency. That's what they're doing. They're doing residency.
Oh, I thought they were still.
Or it's either they're doing their residencies or they're doing their. Is it internships?
I think they might.
Whatever fucking medical term is for someone that has just about graduated. They're like, but they're doing their
Work experience.
actual work experience. Yeah,
Let's call it work experience.
Work experience.
So Ellen Page stopped her heart, right? And then you have long-haired nice guy from Star Wars. Miles Luna, right? And when I see him, I'm like, when they talk about stopping hearts, I was like, please be the one person who doesn't do it.
And he is.
And he is, because he's
from Star Wars. He knows better.
he's constantly like, this is dumb.
Diego Luna, not Miles Luna. Different guy.
So he is the one character that is like, but like, right, so people stop their heart, right? And then the brains rewire.
Explode and like they're like super geniuses for like 2 minutes, and then shit starts happening to them, and they all of a sudden lose their super intelligence.
Yeah, because it seemed like the intelligence kind of went.
Yeah, like they had like super intelligence. They had memories of stuff that they did as kids and all, but then like it was almost like they were given like super brain powers, and then immediately after that, they start getting fucked with by some yoke, and not one of them taught to brainstorm or use their newfound abilities. Like they introduce all these abilities that are completely irrelevant by halfway through the movie.
Like true, because Ellen Page can remember things from the past, and she can remember all the books she's read, so she can answer things. But then her little sister comes as a ghost, right? Little ghost, right?
Yeah.
And instead of running, the door and just kind of fuck this, she runs down
No, she tried to run for the door, and like the sister like beat her to it somehow. So she was like, "Oh fuck it!" She just ran out the window.
So when that happened, I was like, "All right, so the ghost of your past, can't fuck with you." But then no one else kind of got fucked with, in that extent.
Just like, I think Ellen Page is the most guilty. Like the reason she was, I think the point was that she felt the most guilty because she was the actual reason her like sister died. But then the fucking pretty boy guy, played by James Norton, James Norton, not Edward Norton related in any way, but James Norton, he like fucked some mom. She got pregnant. He asked her to get an abortion. She was going to, and then he just fucking left her there. But the way the movie is framed, it implies that everybody that is coming to them is dead, but they're not.
Yeah, like
at all.
The Grim Reaper is fucking with them.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would be a good movie.
Because I thought at the end Grim Reaper was gonna get pissed because I never saw the original or the sequel or whatever. I was like, all right, this is Grim Reaper. He's gonna maybe not
have done like a touch of research before doing it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, it's bad movie.
Yeah, with Tin Pot. So I thought right. So the Grim Reaper was pissed because they faked it.
Like Final Destination.
Yeah. It's like when I seen about this after the movie, I was like, what if Grim Reaper was in it and he hadn't killed him? I was like, oh no, that's Final Destination.
Yeah.
But I was like, what if the Grim Reaper had these stakes? But then you find out it's just a guilt kill, so is what's after. But that doesn't make sense to Ellen Page's one, because they actually killed her. Like they were all trying to kill them.
Yeah, and she pushed her off. Fucking.
Yeah, but then he doesn't know that the kid's still alive. That they didn't. She didn't go through the abortion, so it's a guilt thing. And then the girl. Okay, so one thing that really annoyed me: the long-haired girl who killed that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
The only other dead person that is haunting.
Right. So she disappeared from everyone, and they happen to run into the room when she's been a minute dead.
Yeah. How they fucking saved her life doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
But like,
it doesn't.
It was so. There's so many things. Have you ever seen Showgirls?
That's the one with
the one from Saved by the Bell.
No.
Right, you need to watch that for continuity and all these reasons. Because
continuity.
For like, she'll be leaving somewhere that no one knows where she is, and her friends there to pick her up.
Is that the one? It's like she's a stripper or something.
Yeah,
that one.
Showgirls.
I think I watched the Everything Wrong With on YouTube, and I was like, well, that looks like a bad movie.
Oh, I watched it. It's worth a watch though, because then you're literally looking at, right, this isn't a great movie. Wait, how does he know she's there? They never discussed. Wait, how did she know to bail out from jail? What's going on? This is the same. There's a few times in this movie that I'm like, how did you know to go there? Yeah. Like a lot of the movie, like it started good, middle was kind of bad, and then it was like they literally had no idea how to end it.
Yeah. Like
everyone survives.
Essentially, everyone except Ellen Page. Even though Ellen Page, like I watched the talk shows and stuff, and she seemed to be the only one. She was the only one I saw kind of promoting it. I was like, you die. Like you're not the main character.
Yeah,
the main characters don't die.
The Star Wars guy, who
he should have died. I feel that the appropriate ending for that should have been the Nina Dobrev character. That's the long-haired girl. That her character kills him, and then because say he calls her out on being a shit doctor
and a liar.
She should report herself or whatever, and then it should have been that he was I feel bad about it. Like you should report it. And she's no, and then she like hits him or kills him or something, and then she feels so guilty about that she kills herself. That would have been good.
Yes, anything would be better than the actual ending we got, which had
literally no consequences essentially.
No.
Like they lost a mate.
Yeah, but she was going downhill.
They weren't even that close. You know what I mean? Like at the start of the movie, like
oh yeah, there's the other girl. There's another girl.
Yeah.
Her whole thing was she got some girl. She leaked photo.
She shamed some nerd, and then she was guilty about it.
Yeah, but all she was like, yeah, I forgive you. But what she didn't, she was just saying that to get rid of it. If someone's like,
that's what I would. It's like, so you're telling me that you spread nude photos of me around our school and humiliate me in front of hundreds of people, and you're sorry? Fuck you. Like, granted, it's supposed to be like 15 years or something, but nah.
No, but I literally just go, yeah, I forgive you. Can you piss off?
Yeah, can you fuck off, baby?
But so there's is it ghosts or is it your emotions? Because they weren't really clear. Is it your guilt that's killing you? And then what was that smoke thing at the end then?
I don't know. That it was just that whole part, the supernatural shit. It was just what, that once in one side of the film they're trying to ground it in science, and on the other side of the film it's ooh, spooky ghost.
I felt
it wasn't this jump scares. Jump scare, and then a jump scare now. It wasn't scary. It's not good. There's nothing about this movie that redeems it. Not even the beautiful people in it. Diego Luna's 50 fucking years old compared to everyone at hang on, I'll check it because I feel bad saying Diego Luna's a million years old or something. No, he's 40 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually thought he was in his 20s.
Not in that film. In that film, he is quite obviously not the same age as everyone else.
I got to think that he's the same age.
No.
He's great skin.
He's great skin. No, and then when he says to the Dobrev character that he was a firefighter, and I was why would you stop being a firefighter to be a fucking doctor?
Because of fire? Fire's hurt.
Yeah, I know,
fire stings. It burns.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I was when he said it, I was but aren't you because I didn't get the sense that he was older.
I did it. When he said about being a firefighter, you don't go from
7 years of firefighter to 8 years of medical school.
Yeah, and then not age. That doesn't make sense. There's nothing about being a firefighter that well, there's some things, but there's not a massive conversion rate of skill set. Do you know what I mean?
Saving people's lives is the only thing really.
There's anything in common. They have to do basic CPR and stuff. That's it.
He's a bot.
Obviously, there's gonna be someone that's a firefighter. It's actually, it's I don't know what it takes to be a firefighter. I'm just
spitballing.
But yeah, and then Kiefer Sutherland's character was
House.
I didn't get. He wasn't even a house, just an arsehole.
Anytime I see a doctor with a limp and a cane, all I think of, and he was a little bit angry. He was they were calling me out at lunch, and the sandwich that wasn't there. He was that kind of angry.
Yeah.
A little pissy for a few hours. I just think house.
Fair. But I didn't get they wanted, if they were making this and it was a reboot, I don't get why he was there. They could have gotten literally anyone to be that character, but they chose him.
He looks nothing like his dad. I'm not sure out there.
That's your man that's in Hunger Games.
Yeah. He's really good for
I
actor.
can kind of see it. They have the same nose. But please, when you're editing this, put them side by side and circle their noses. Just please do that. Yeah, it just like they didn't seem to have any weight around to any of their decisions.
He was brilliant as well. His last scene he's in,
it's like halfway through the movie. Oh yeah, your mate says it. Did you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, there's a few. Like I thought one of the most unnecessary scenes is the jock guy showering. Hugh has a shower. He lives on a boat, right?
Yeah.
And Hugh has a shower where half of it is see-through.
I told you this before. It's in case someone comes into his boat, he can see them.
I know, but it's such a dumb idea. Just lock your doors.
You can't. I don't think you can lock your doors on boats so that if you're at sea and you're being thrashed around, you just open the door.
Yeah, but he's on dock. He's docked, so there should be a way of locking it that people can't get into your boat. But then people be robbing boats all the fucking time.
People do rob boats. The reason people don't rob boats is because the minute they get robbed, right, it's like somebody. I think that's like somebody in the dock or the dock authority. They would see them and then go, put the boat back. Do you know what I mean?
I just thought it was like he had a shower, and then when he jumped in the sea, he's like, "We're gonna have a shower again."
Oh, I don't know. And then he got stabbed in the fucking hand by his guilt.
Yeah, and it hurt him.
Yeah, and it was like an actual apparition stabbed him in the fucking hand.
Why did he? Could the apparition if the apparition's there, right? I'm sure it could stand in water and go in the water and do more things to him, become a shark or something. Yeah. Anything. Why is she slowly pissing him off?
Yeah.
And why is it not the kid?
It's like in
why is it actually not the kid?
Because he didn't know about the kid. He just knew about.
No, but why wasn't a few times you see the whole my baby? Yeah. But why wasn't it a kid trying to kill him like a little fetus?
Because that would be fucking hard to animate, and they obviously did not pump a lot of budget into this movie. Which I'll check. You know what? We'll check.
They got Ellen Page. They did some money. Alright, so what did they do on what was on Rotten Tomato? Even though
5% on Rotten Tomato.
I hate Rotten Tomato, but I love when it's shit movies like this.
5% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.9 out of 10 on IMDb. IMDb seems to have a very high bar.
Yeah.
Or very low bar. I think low bar would be the appropriate. What's the budget for this thing here? 19 million.
And it made 24 million.
Yeah, for 19 million, you know what? It's an alright film.
Yeah.
if they gave me 19 million, I don't think I could make this film. I could make something.
Oh, 19 million. I'd make a movie.
Holidays booked.
Yeah. For 19 million, I'd make a really good $2 million movie.
I feel like the 19 million, they just gave that to Ellen Page, or Diego Luna.
That's basically the
Diego
salary.
Luna, Ellen Page, and Nina Dobrev. Nina Dobrev's a big name as well. Maybe Kiefer Sutherland wanted a bit of pop, but everything else is very low budget. That man is on the wagon a while now.
Is he though?
I have no idea.
He's just doing that.
We're not mates. I'm not
He's
sponsored.
50.
Yeah. Hang on, I want to check. Wikipedia tells us exactly how old Diego Luna is. I just kind of made a guess based on his age. 37, yeah. 40.
He looks good for 27 though.
Ellen Page is 40 as well. Not 30. Take it back, Ellen, sorry.
We are actually mates. We've met her a few times.
Yeah, me and Ellen are tight.
Yeah, we go out trying to get girls all the time.
She's 28.
Who is she?
Nina Dobrev. She's in Vampire Diaries.
I don't watch.
Yeah,
let me guess. CW?
Yeah. CW, the people that make things go fast.
Superheroes and vampires.
If it can go fast, it's on the CW. I can't wait for the fucking Sonic blatant YA show they make.
They're making this.
That's not real. I just made a show.
Alright.
How old is he? Everyone's about 30.
Well, that makes sense for a medical school.
Yeah.
Usually around 30 we can leave that.
Well, Diego Luna has a couple of years on him. Oh my god, maybe not. That's the one that, spread your one's notes. She's 23. She's the same age as me. But other than that, most of them seem to have, years. They're all around the same age. And then Diego Luna looks like he has a couple of years on him. And it's quite apparent. And he's also wiser. He's also,
not dumb to stop his heart.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm pretty good already. If I just stop my heart, I'd be beating you again.
I don't want to die.
Because I'm the only one who can bring you
Which is a fair
back.
stipulation. Which is like, none of you I couldn't live to fight me. He doesn't say that, but it's obvious that he's like, nah, these cunts would let me die by accident.
David Dose.
Like, they only revive all of the characters because he is there. Like, that's bad. Like, all of them are supposed to be medical students, and like the rest of them seem to panic. Like, what?
Does it say what year residency they're in?
A medical student, blah 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 blah. Nope, just medical student is. Fuck, I'm not reading all that.
Oh, so box office. In the United States, it made 15 million. Worldwide, it made 24 million.
What?
Gross 50 million.
For a worldwide total, no, it made like an extra 9 million worldwide. That's the total, 24 points.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that's the, like, I meant that's the total.
It made a shit ton in America. Why? Why?
Do you know what I don't like about Hollywood?
To be fair, I know, just before we go where you're going, they made the film in less than a year, well, in about a year, for 19 million quid. That's not bad.
Really? I thought films are usually done, like, shot-wise, or
In
just...
2015, they had the concept, right?
Right.
And they got Ellen Page involved in the project. And then early, like, from October 2015 to, what was it? August 2017. It's 2 years, that's pretty good. From a filmmaking standpoint, they could have been better. But, like, it's alright. Like,
I was going to point out the whole, I hate the idea, if it doesn't do well in America... No?
After we put sign in the door.
You have a sign?
I had a sign the last time, I just made one because we were asleep.
It's only got up and eat the full thing.
It's fine, Kev can edit this conversation.
I'll leave you, Steve. Sorry.
It's fine. If it doesn't do... Wait. The thing you hear about Hollywood is that if it doesn't do great in America, even though it's great all over the world, you never get a sequel.
No, because like Warcraft, it did alright in America, but it did better worldwide.
Yeah, but it won't...
Actually, I think it still might get a sequel.
Because it did great in
China.
It did amazing in China.
Thank God for China.
But like the chances are it might not get it because the budget in America didn't make that much in America, which is something that I was finding irritating because there's some movies I watch and I'm like, this is a really good movie. I want to see what happens to these characters. And then you're like, oh, and then there's a shit movie like Paranormal Activity,
Yeah, I guess
which
sequels.
because the way it works is it took $1 million to make and I got 15 million. So you're like, well, the second movie
Has to be better than that.
yeah, we'll give a bit more. I don't even think the first one was $1 million. I think it was less than $1 million.
Regardless, like, it's just. But like for 19 million, that's. Like I'm still going back to the budget. Like that's all right. Like, oh, it was actually released in September. That's like pretty much two years. Anyway, I don't know. I just.
Right, to end this,
Yeah,
because
definitely
there's
to
nothing
end
else
this.
to talk about.
We've hit the focal point of this.
How long are we talking about? Oh my god, gee. I just been going to be a great episode to edit. It would only
Yeah,
take me
take-
3 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the 10 hours to render and the 16 hours to put on Google Drive.
So, in short, this is a bad horror movie, which it is marketed as a horror movie. It's not a good supernatural movie because there's like a supernatural element that they put in as an afterthought. It's not a good hot people doing stupid things movie because there's hot people in it, but they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
They barely do anything, and then it's not believable that most of them are Hollywood students. Most of them, like most of the idiots. That's
So-
my final thoughts.
So, what score are you giving it?
I don't even want to give this score on.
You had to. Continuity reasons.
No, we've stopped doing scores.
Have you?
Yeah, we didn't do scores in the last 3.
What was the third one we did? Because Kingsman.
Kingsman didn't have a score, and it was 2 films, wasn't it?
Scumbags are doing that.
Well, I told you to see the movie.
Yeah, but then I was like, I'll give it a
And
score.
we didn't spoil it. Because
Did
purposely.
you not actually spoil it?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't really listen to it because I was like, oh, I don't want to be spoiled. But I was listening, he's like, oh, let's do it first. And I was like, assholes, I'll look for another image now. Right. Oh, yeah, you haven't even seen what I've done with it. Alright. nothing really.
Right, final thoughts on Flatliners Fault Line. Fucking shit movie.
Don't go and see it.
Don't go and see it.
If it's on Netflix and you're really bored,
If you're on Netflix and you fancy looking at Nina Dobrev for about 2 hours, stick it on. If you fancy looking at Diego Luna for some reason, actually he's a fairly beautiful man.
he's a really handsome man. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
And Ellen Page, definitely, if you like Ellen Page, watch it. 'Cause
Have
she's
you ever seen? Oh, we won't talk about that movie because I kicked on the name of it.
Do you know?
No, she's good. I've never seen her in anything bad. Like, she's never been a bad actress.
No, because Ellen Page is super. But like, stop doing. Don't do this again. Right. Thank you for listening this week. Sorry, we're not as enthused about this movie as we should have been.
Either the next one. Do you want to give a recommendation?
Instead of watching this, definitely watch Lost Boys, because that has Kiefer Sutherland in it.
Yeah, no, that's a good movie. I'm going to give a recommendation. It's a hard watch with Hard Candy with Ellen Page.
Yeah.
It's a really hard watch, but it's a great movie.
Alright, well, thank you. Give a like and subscribe. And see you next week.
Bye.